This morning I want to talk, my title of my lesson is Talking the Talk and Walking the Walk. I want to thank you to Coach me for letting me speak. The walkers for asking me to do this. I didn't think I'd be doing this morning. I figured I'd probably still be in the bed right now, to be honest with you. I'm glad to see a lot of you guys' faces in here, because for you, the people that know me, know that I'm a hothead and sometimes I overreact in ways, overreact to things. Well, we're not going to talk about that, but I want to speak from the book of James, the 19th and the 22nd verse, if you wouldn't mind going there. I'm going to read out of from the New Life Testament. You guys ready? Understand this, my dear brothers and sisters. You must all be quick to listen, slow to speak, slow to get angry. Human anger does not produce the righteousness God desires. So get rid of all the filth and evil in your lives, and humbly accept the word God has planted in your hearts. For it has the power to save your souls. But don't just listen to God's word. You must do what it says, otherwise you are only fooling yourselves. This speaks to me in two different ways. The first is how as Christians we overreact to situations in ungodly manners, and how we are quick to jump to conclusions over things that we haven't thought through or prayed upon. This is something that I struggle with personally through my Christian life. But the reading of the book of James has shown me that as Christians, we should act through love and not be so quick to anger. For instance, like I said, I'm not perfect, and reading the book of James has shown me two things that I've been greatly convicted of through my life. But like it's a process, and as Christians we have to, and that's what I'm getting into next. Because James also goes deeper into how as Christians we should act. He says, he talks about how as many Christians of the Word speak of the Word, but do not live unto the Word. And it's easy to speak of it, but doing as it requires true effort and love for God, that's a totally different story. The Bible tells us of Pharisees and how they were thought of as high and mighty people of God. But if you guys don't know what Pharisees were, they were quote unquote fake Christians. They dressed in very high quality silk, and they would go out in public and pray and quote scriptures, but anybody can do that. Anybody can know the Bible and quote scriptures, but the difference between knowing and doing is two majorly different statues there. And but like they often knew the book, but they didn't live out of what the Bible truly says. We're quick to get angry and don't live out as God has written the Bible for us to live through. And how we call ourselves children of God. Today, and my message wasn't very long, but today I want to challenge everyone in this room the way I'm challenging myself, and that's to go through your day and not just talk the talk, but walk the walk.